Eleheimer and Eleheimer Cosmas. Eleheimer, huh? Eleheimer and the Bago. Eleheimer and the DSS. Eleheimer and the Army. Eleheimer and the Tiger Base. Eleheimer, huh? Eleheimer, huh? Chijabale. Nge Hilolomu. Lulon Namujago ntu n'ime ọhịa m ga-ehi. Chichi abalị m ga-ehi. Lụlọ nna m ji ego ya nrọ. Ntu n'ime ọhịa m ga-ehi. Ntu n'ime ọhịa m na-ehi. Ka ha mere. Eji m anya mmiri na-ekwu okwu a. Ka ha mere. Anya mmiri ka m ji bịa n'ụbọchị taa. Taa Monday 27 of October. Monday 27 of October ka m kwugo okwu a. Anya mmiri ejula agba ọbụ anya. 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 Lekwe ha ozu. Ha ozu tụgbọcha n'ala agba ọbụ. Ka eze Cosmas na ndị otu egburu. Lekwe anya mmiri ejula agba ọbụ anya. Anya mmiri ejula agba ọbụ anya. Lekwe Uchenna Okeke. Lekwe ndị kpọbatara n'obile etiti. Lekwe aka ọrụ ha. Lekwe ha na-eme ụmụnne gị. Obiọma na-akpa gị. Uchenna Okeke, lekwe ha na-eme ụmụnne gị. Obiọma na-akpa gị. Lekwe ha na-eme ụmụnne gị. Obiọma na-akpa gị. Ịbata n'ahịa. Ị gara ahụzi n'ahịa wụ ozu. Ị gara ahụ n'ahịa wụ ozu. Ozu ụmụnne gị. Ozu ụmụnne gị. Ụmụnne gị o. Uchenna Okeke ụmụnne gị. Ozu ụmụnne gị. Ka ozu ichie vegetable. Ele ha mere unu. Anyị mere gịnị? Lekwe ka for evidence. Lekwe for evidence. Lekwe jụọ unu na-ahụ ya. Ka bullet ha gbara agba. Lekwe jụọ ha bullet ha gbajuru agba. Ka njikwe ka unu na-ahụkwa. Eze Cosmas. Lekwe ha ndị kpọbatara n'obile etiti. Ka ha bịa gbuishi ụmụnne gị. Egbuishi ụmụnne gị naanị ga-anọrọ. Lekwe ka ajụcha bullet. Lekwe bullet. Ha ajụcha bullet. Chijie ụmụnne gị ga-anọ n'ụlọ. Ga-ehi n'ụlọ ha. N'ụlọ nna m jikwa ego nrọ. M ga-ehi n'ụlọ m. Chijie metue n'ime ọhịa m na-alakpu.
The road to a Ababou market with the entire indigent of Ababou community. We have come out in mass. We are tired of keeping silent and dying in silence. We have come out in mass to say no to these evil deeds, killing of our youth, closing our markets down for no reason. Mazi Zumes, Eze Cosman, I call on you. Why have you folded your hands and watch Uchenna Okeke destroy Ababou and his indigents with Ababou? Why have you folded your hands and watch your in-laws, your landlords, your friends, your well-wishers, your fans, your lovers to die in pain? Why? Have we done anything wrong by selling our lands to you? Have we done anything wrong by selling our lands to you? Have we done anything wrong by making you our neighbors? Why have you chosen to kill us all? Why? Why? Federal government of Nigeria, come to our aid. Help. Local government of Okigwe, come to our rescue. Our honorable governor, Uzodinma Hope, come to our help. Don't fold your hands and watch these people massacre us like goats, and watch these people sacrifice us like fowl. Oh, it's so painful.
All right, this is the situation report of the protests happening in Ababou community of Okigwe local government area. Now, the reality is that, like we've always been saying, there is a high level of genocide in Biafran land, and this is actually targeted on Biafrans, making sure that they annihilate them, young innocent Biafran, and make them leave the community. Now, there are a joint task force that is actually responsible for this high level of insecurity in Biafran land. Ababou is stopping them. That is why every community in Imo State is complaining of Ababou's security outfit. Now, they use these villages as their strategic point to clear every young male Biafran, young people in Biafran land. That is why from that video you watched, you can see that a lot of young people are already leaving their community. They are running for their life. People are living in the bushes, just like that young man who was narrating the incident said, how can I leave my homeland to continue to sleep in the forest? I left my house to be sleeping in the forest there because there is no peace in my place, because these people are invading every household, destroying, buying, and arresting, abducting anyone you want to call it. But the reality still remains that these people are unaliving innocent Biafran on daily basis. If we do not continue to raise alarms concerning this high level of genocide happening in Biafran land, I promise you, nobody is gonna do that. The Zoom media will continue to hide these things under the carpet, and international communities will not know what is happening. Now, let us go further, as the one and only Rose was able to clarify some certain incidents that is making Biafrans to stand strong and fight for the freedom of their people. Please watch this particular video from Rose. It is a very important one, and you must share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible, because Biafrans needs to know what is happening in Biafran land.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you, depending your time, where you're watching, hearing me from this very wonderful 22nd day of October 2025. Yesterday, all of you know that Showore went for protests for the immediate release and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Abuja. So yesterday, while we watched witness what was happening in Abuja, we noticed that the Nigerian police was shooting live tear gas and live bullets to the protesters. And as if that was not enough, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother was picked up. Aloy Ejimako was arrested for doing nothing wrong, for exercising his legal rights in Nigeria. Now, I noticed that the protester was not arrested by the federal government of Nigeria. He was the lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was picked up, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother. And since that's yesterday, I kept quiet and I've been watching, listening, even up to this hour that I'm making this video, to hear Alexander Stubb of Finland call Tinubu to order and tell him that what your men are doing is actually not right. They should not shoot live bullets, use tear gas to disperse people that are exercising their constitutional rights by protection of the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has committed no crime. I thought by now Alexander Stubb would have said something to the Nigerian, his Nigerian counterpart. But this quietness from the West speaks volume of who they are. The injustice happening in Nigeria, the unaliving of innocent Christians in Nigeria sends a very strong signal to the international community that Nigeria is not safe as we speak. No one has said a word, including Alexander Stubb of Finland. I was expecting Alexander Stubb to challenge Tinubu that why are you shooting tear gas on innocent protesters that are not carrying any arm, they are not carrying wood, they are not carrying pin, they are not carrying any firearms, but they have been shot with tear gas. They shot them on the protest ground with tear gas, to the extent that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's brother was arrested and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. The main protester was never arrested. And then when we rise up to tell the world that we are about to disengage from Nigeria, you call us terrorists. When will this stop in Nigeria? When is this going to stop in Nigeria? When is this evil going to stop in Nigeria? So I was waiting for Alexander Stubb or the international community to come and call Tinubu a terrorist, or to address Tinubu of who he is, of what he's doing that is wrong to the protesters. That is their right to protest for bad governance. That is their right to protest for the immediate release of a man that they went to Kenya to kidnap, unlawfully detaining him in DSSS dungeon in Abuja. Alexander Stubb of Finland has not made a sound. But when they called you, gave you contracts, you had bilateral agreement with the Nigerian terrorist government, and went as far as arresting your best friend, Simon Ekpanjoko. That is what Tupac said. Money go fuck friends up. And Tupac was not wrong. When it comes to money, that is where you test the faith of a man. Alexander Stubb sold his conscience because of money, the love of money. Yet you have a man in that DSSS dungeon that has spent 5 years or 7 years going for doing nothing wrong. And the man that was trying to protect him, you arrested him unlawfully, detained him for doing nothing, for defending my land. Alexander Stubb, any president or any governor, any president of this world that pays attention to your madness, to you, I see that president as not being serious. This is you telling Ukraine that you stand with them for their freedom, that they should continue to fight for their freedom. But in Africa, Africa is your stealing ground, where you steal, where you make sure that nothing works in Africa. That is why none of you has been able to speak. Alexander Stubb of Finland, the Finland president, that is why you have not been able to say a word today. Since this evil has been happening in Nigeria, you have not said a word. Alexander Stubb. Now I want you to understand something, Biafrans. You see what they are doing to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the brother and the lawyer. We don't get level low. That is what they are trying to tell us. The main person who orchestrated this freedom march for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is free. Showore is walking freely. He's never arrested. This is the same Nigeria, the world, Finland, every other country is forcing us to stay together. The main orchestrator of this march to free Nnamdi Kanu is walking free, which is Showore. When we tell you people let us go home, you will say no. When we tell you that the time has come that we must stand on our ground and leave Nigeria completely, you will say no. They are destroying your properties everywhere and there, and you are still buying more because you people don't think. They did business with your brother, took away your brother to invade you. Nobody is speaking. That is what they are showing you. That nobody, you not get level. Alexander Stubb connived with a country that is known to violent human rights, that never respected any human law. They don't respect any law in their country. Alexander Stubb went into bilateral agreement with a country who are bathed and pet terrorists. Alexander Stubb went into bilateral agreement with a country that embraces terrorism. That is Nigeria. Very recently, they freed some inmates, some prisoners, and many of them are drug dealers. Many of these people are drug dealers. Out of 100%, 90% of them are all drug dealers, drug barons. What does that tell you? When we tell you Tinubu is a drug dealer or a drug lord, you think we are joking. The rest are kidnappers and murderers. That is the rest. Just go. These things are in the public domain. I want to first of all appreciate Showore for what you did yesterday, for showing us who these people are. Although we already know who they are, these southeastern governors are. None of them dare speak about Nnamdi Kanu again in their very mouth, because they have shown to us that they are the one in charge of the illegal detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Where is Bianca Olowu today? Where is Enyinia Baribe that was shouting Simon everywhere? Where is he today? He's nowhere to be found. Where is Governor of Enugu State, Peter Mba, former governor of the delegitimized governor of Enugu State? Where is Soludo, the delegitimized governor of Anambra State? Where is Alesoti, the delegitimized governor of Abia State? Where are these people? These are the people, when they see that, oh, we are discussing with the presidency, we are discussing with Tinubu, the drug lord, to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now that the time has presented himself, let us march to Abuja and demand for the freedom of our brother. Did you see any one of them? Showore just did this and just made a very serious statement. We have known who they are. Tomorrow, Chukwuma Soludo will tell us that he wants to conduct election in Anambra State. We want to see how that is going to happen. This is who you people are. We've seen everything that you are doing. We've seen how evil you are. Where is Bianca Olowu today? Did you see her in the protest? Did you see that mad woman in the protest? No, you didn't see her, because that was not their initial plan. Their initial plan was to take away Simon and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu buys in DSSS dungeon. That was their plan. That is who Finland government went into bilateral agreement with. A terrorist financiers, the main terrorists. And you know one thing, when you are closing in on them, telling the world who they are, they look for somebody and label them terrorists. That is what they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and they're doing the same now to Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. That is why you see all this iraq everywhere. You will see them, when you see them talking about Simon Ekpa, you think that there's something that they want to tell you. You think that Simon Ekpa, gathered people and, unalive them. It is a lie. Simon is defending our mother, our fathers from, going into their land because of Fulani herders. That is what he was doing, defending us. They turned around and called him a terrorist. Why? Because Alexander Stubb has gone into bilateral agreement with the Finnish authority to make sure that Simon is removed, so that they can have our oil, our mineral resources free of charge. They're not getting it from Russia anymore. So Nigeria is the best place they can do business. That is why all of them are in Nigeria. Nigerian government is running up and down now. They don't know what to do. They tell us, there were some soldiers who were trying to do coup. They were trying to take out Tinubu. All these things are just trying to manipulate you to believe that Nigeria is working. Nigeria is not working. You better support the United States of Biafra. All of you. You can see what they are doing to us. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody is coming for your rescue. If you don't know it today, know it now. That nobody, not even America, is coming for your rescue. we will take the bull by the horn ourselves and defend our mother's land. Nobody's coming to save you. I'm telling you for free. They have done all manner of things to us. We have endured enough. Why arresting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brother? Is he the one that called for the protest? Why arresting Aloy Ejimako? Is he Ejimako that called for the protest? When Igbos talk, you go and arrest them, destroy their properties. And that is why we say we don't want to belong to this country anymore. Leave us alone, let us go. The international community will tell you, oh, they must be one. How can we be one with all this madness? How can we be one with all these shenanigans going on everywhere? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya for over 5 years now. None of you has ever made a sound about his kidnap. But yet, you are fighting the people who are fighting their freedom. The world is helping Nigeria to detain our own leaders. Look at what Igbos are going through in Nigeria. Look at the economic meltdown. Look at the destruction of our property. Look at what they are doing to our businessmen and women in Lagos State. Nobody is speaking for us anymore. Except Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze. The woman is trying her best. The other day I heard Femi Falana when they asked him, what about this unending trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Femi Falana said that the matter is in court, that he doesn't like to put his mouth in cases that are in court. And I want to put it to you that Femi Falana, you're a very wicked man. You and the rest of you ganged up against Jonathan in 2024. Is it 2014? I mean, you ganged up against him and did a protest, including Redeemed Pastor Adeboye. All of you gathered together and went to Ojodu and blocked everywhere. Jonathan did not arrest anybody. Jonathan did not intimidate anybody. Jonathan did not fire live bullet and live tear gas anywhere. But today, Femi Falana, you could tell us, no wonder VDN was exposing you. No wonder VDN was dealing with you, because you know you're a very corrupt man. Very corrupt. No wonder. Telling us that you cannot do, you don't want to get involved. Evil is happening before you. You are telling the world that the case is in court for 5 years without having any justice. Are you a lawyer for real? Are you not seeing what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu? Femi Falana, I ask you. Because they ask you, you quickly throw it away. I don't want to deal with it. The case is in court. That is the same answer Buhari gave to Boris Johnson. The case is in court for over 5 years. Nothing. That man is dying in the cell. You're a very evil man. This is how they deal with our people, Biafrans. This is what they do to every one of us that rises up. The matter is in court. Wait for court order. A man that is not meant to be tried. Instead of you to come and tell us the truth, tell the world the truth. Nnamdi Kanu is not meant to be standing trial in any competent court of Nigeria, because he has not offended anybody. And the way he was brought in has apparently destroyed the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. You can't tell the world that. You are hiding under Nigerian government. You people are very wicked. Now we know who you people are. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. But you fought against Jonathan. All of you came out and fought against Jonathan. Now, Tinubu, because Tinubu is a Yoruba man, you now know that Nnamdi Kanu's case is in court. How can we live with such people? Elderly men who tells lies. Elderly men who does not have control. When they see money, when they see the truth and see money, they rather lie to get that money. How can we be in the same country with you? That is why Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for his freedom. He wants to be free from this madness, because Nigeria is just a country. I don't understand where this country is going. Nothing works. Everybody is just stealing. Nothing works. And you expect us to stay in that same country? Anyways, I just want you to understand that Sowore did what he had to do, and we are happy he did what he did. Now today, nobody from the southeast can ever open their mouth and tell us anything about Nnamdi Kanu again. No politician should ever open their mouth again and tell us anything about Nnamdi Kanu. So Sowore, the one you did, we appreciate you. We thank you for exposing these animals, these riffraff, these criminals, these thieves. They are called themselves governors. Fighting the truth and expect the truth to die. It's not possible, bro. They're gonna fight you people to the end. Believe you me. It doesn't matter what you people do. It doesn't matter how you play this your mad game. We are on top of it. Everybody is looking for a way to steal. Why are you people this wicked? I ask. Nnamdi Kanu has defeated you in your court. Allow him to go. Allow Nnamdi Kanu to go. He has defeated you. The Supreme Court has freed and discharged and acquitted Nnamdi Kanu. Why don't you people allow this man to leave, to go? Well, why we are saying this thing is for the world to know what we're passing through. That Alexander Stubb helped Nigeria to keep our leader, Simon Ekpa. But the actions have been taken. Legal actions have been taken. This is the country that they asked us to take legal action against. Nigeria, that the only rule of law in Nigeria today, as we speak, is gun and bullet. They don't respect any law. Nigeria does not respect any law. So on this note, Biafrans, I want you guys to understand that we are on top of the game. Like I said before, what release Nnamdi Kanu is coming. No jokes, what release him is coming. You see all this, your back and forth. We know that you are not ready to release Nnamdi Kanu. It has proven what you people, is planning against this young man. But we will fight Nigeria with everything we've got. I will make sure that we become victorious. Tinubu is a drug lord. Tinubu is a criminal. He remains a thief. Tinubu is a murderer. That is who he is. He doesn't care about life as long as he keeps getting money. These are what drug dealers do. Drug dealers don't care about human life. All they do is to buy to their way top. They buy to their way. They kill so that they can get to the top. That's what they do. They fight, and anything that stops them, they use anything to smash it and get through. That is how drug dealers behave. That is what Tinubu is showing Nigerian today. There is no man on this planet Earth who steals power and come and use that power to better the life of the citizen. It has never happened anywhere in the world. Go and check these things I'm telling you. So on this note, please, we are asking our brothers and sisters to do the needful. We'll continue to back you people up from here. Thank you so much, Biafrans. I will see you tomorrow again in my next video. God bless you.
The fire service so instead if I got back in so una fugo oto se na this country mesia asanya na ebo onye kwu okwu asi jide aka egwu. How many days ago now they released the Nnamdi Kanu the protest. Even the lawyer was imprisoned. Till now, we don't have a lawyer for Nnamdi Kanu. And on a court on Thursday. So I know the fact on online of Yakim. What on your story? People is going when you go to see family. I see you fire service be able to na aba onwere pepa ku memụ pepa merebo na pa ku na na wo mmiri wụsịa mmiri onwe vidio ngosiri unu ebe ka na-enwu ọkụ were asị ndị fire service Lagos steeti rụgoro ọrụ ma waya everything ka dị intact attached to the house ma hapụ ya anaba so ọ bụrụ na ọkụ bidokwa again now ịkpọ ọma sị gị na be nwere mmiri ọ na o nwere fa chọọ excuse ọ na fuel adịrọ so taa ka o si dị o nwere ndị anya na-asọfa n'akaba ma polisi o ma fire service o ma amị ma everybody anyị na-ata afọ every here and there nekwa ụmụ Igbo na-eme legit business otu ọkụ si jide ifefe mere ebe a tarie so ọkụ na ofuni ebe a kịta ife a kịta bụ ngwa afịa ndị Igbo ndị gbara ọkụ ndị nke a dịazi ebupụta na everything sef nke a bụ obere ya unu fụ ife ndị Igbo na-agabiga na Lagos everywhere gbara ọkụ otu na afụ na so ka m gbagokwa enu because the building bụ a 2-story building so nka ga-esete ya gosi unu ya so ka m gbaga enu mepụ ọzọ so ka unu nwee ike ịfụ ife mere ọfụma everywhere gbariri agbari ife ndị Igbo na-agabiga na Lagos ife ndị Igbo na-agabiga na Lagos unu afụgo onye a gwara sị na taba ala Igbo ọ dịghị akọ onwe ife mere ya ọ dịghị akọ ife ọjọọ ka emere ya na everywhere ife a niile na-afụsị bụ ebe ndị Igbo ntụrụ ngwa afịa billions onwe ndị lere ana gụọ afịa onwe ndị biri ego gụọ afịa onwe ndị mere many things gụọ afịa mana otu ọkụ mere ya overnight ana o nwere ife gọọmenti na-eme gbasara ya na ife akịta anyị na-afụ bụ ego mmadụ ngwa afịa ndị mmadụ millions na ya na ọ ka na-enwu na unu na-enu ụmụ Igbo ụmụnne m unu na-enu ife ndị Igbo na-agabiga na Lagos asị na ndị fire services na mmiri adịrọ ka fa ga-eji gbanyụọ ọkụ fa na-anakwa ego fa na-ana ego fire service enu ife ụmụ Igbo na-agabiga na Lagos ife a na-abụ bilions mmadụ ọ tụrụ onwe ndị buru yiri ego onwe ndị lere ana onwe ndị si ebe ha si nweta onwe ndị na-ata afụ kemgbe fa ji bụrụ mmadụ nwa abịa overnight everything was destroyed enu ụmụ Igbo biko unu natabani ka anyị natabani na ya ataghị afụ na Lagos ma everywhere dị iche iche ọ bụrụ kwasọ Lagos ka ife a na-eme mana ọ kasị njọ na Lagos ife a niile bụ ngwa afịa mmadụ tụrụ atụ so ịfụ ndị tụrụ afịa na ụfọdụ n'ime fa nọ na Akuma from the information m na-enweta many of them said that they cannot survive this. Look at it. Mamu no na fe. Biko na elekwa na anya. Everywhere guragu. Uno na afu. Uno lejani ya. Uno bari. So, ụmụ Igbo, ụmụnne m, biko, ka anyị nata abani, ka anyị mewe investment n'ala Igbo, na nke a karịzịrị akarị. Every time ọ bụrụ ndị Igbo, every time, ife ọbụla meleni bụ ndị Igbo, biko ụmụnne m, ka anyị natakwa ndị, egodi. Ka anyị nata ni atụrụ tụcha ma kitchen ma toilet everywhere. This is warehouse mmadụ everywhere. Ọkụ overnight December eru ego si na landlord na-achọ ego so taa ebisicha ife ụmụ Igbo ose adị aka na-eku mmiri na-agbanye dị ọkụ ihe mmiri ka nwanne anyị nwoke abụ na-agbanye ọkụ so ọkụ unofu so aka na-agbanye ya bụ ọkụ ka na-apụ ọkụ ọkụ mgbe
The time I came to the I discovered that everywhere has not burned.
Okay, sir.
So that's the thing.
Okay, sir.
This place, I'm sharing it with my friend. So I was in my house sleeping. They now call me that this place is on fire. So I have to come this morning to see that this place has been on fire. So I don't know what to say again.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
That is how I saw it.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how the fire came up. I don't know anything about the fire incident. You understand? I used to pack goods here with my friend.
Yes, sir.
So they called me last night that there's fire incident here. I said no problem. They said that fire service people came. They couldn't meet up with quenching the fire. So that is the same.
Okay, sir. Emma, I know all those things. So sometimes on Abu, there is a man or government never had such instruction. How can fire service then that for my call? You get just enough from me. Does that sound?
That one.
They never said there is no water. Just that our fire service in this country, they need training. You understand? They did not undergo proper training. Because you cannot tell me a fire service will stand on the floor, firing water up. You understand? Without targeting the main location
Yes.
where the fire is coming from, wasting water. So they need to go to training.
So in case of this kind of thing happen, they will have to have equipment that they can even climb and go straight to the fire.
Yes, sir.
You can see this place is upstairs.
Yes.
You can't be quenching water from
down.
down.
Yes, the whole, no matter the pressure of the water,
So that is the thing.
Okay,
I
sir.
lost money.
Yes, sir.
If I was in abroad, then our government would have.
We would have. Yes, it's true.
How do you do it?
I think challenge
But now we are in Nigeria,
There is still fire.
and there is still fire. The fire service people are still around.
And look at